Hi, Wall Street Bound. My name is Madison Parker. I'm a rising junior at Howard University, and I'm studying economics and minoring in business administration. And my anticipated date of graduation is May 2028. To tell you a little bit about myself, I grew up in a predominantly white town in Long Island, New York, and my high school experience was interesting to say the least. My high school, it felt like they had everything: the sports, the reputation, the IB, and AP courses. It felt like we have everything. But for me as a Black woman, there were a lot of trade-offs, like I felt socially isolated at times, and that really led me to be a curious person and an observant person, because I wanted to understand why I was feeling the way I felt and why other people were feeling the way I felt. Was it normal or not? And that kind of drove me to pursue economics because it has a more systematic approach to the world around me. So now in college, two classes that really had an impact on me were my urban economics class and my microeconomics class, because those classes ultimately changed the way I saw cities and my neighborhood alike. That thousands of historical economic decisions kind of led to these outcomes and these opportunities and these negative spillover effects that, show up as gentrification and affect communities and individuals alike. And those understandings really gave me a visceral reaction as I was learning about it. And I didn't want to just harbor anger towards the situation, but instead find more logical reasoning into why businesses and governments alike were making these certain decisions. So I decided to take Accounting 1 in my spring semester, and I really came to understand that businesses are operating under financial constraints. Back to my point, my phone decided to run out of storage, but basically I was saying that financial decisions aren't meant to harm communities, but to optimize and expand the business. And I think understanding that kind of shifted my perspective. And it's not that I don't care or that erases the human consequences that I cared about, but I think understanding finance can provide me with another way to understand why those decisions are being made. And to answer the prompt of where I would like to be professionally in the next 5 years, right now I would love to build my technical skills and more practical skills within the finance industry through the Wall Street Bound Fellowship Program, because I believe the modules and the educational experiences and networking experiences can provide me the toolkit that I need to have more of a profile in the financial service industry. And ultimately, long term, I would love to have a career that sits at the intersection between in economics and finance alike, and continue to explore the financial institutions. Perhaps get an MBA, perhaps go to law school, who knows? But for right now, I would love to be a part of this fellowship program. Thank you so much.